Hey guys, I know I haven't posted a video in a while, so let's get back into this grind. I have been struggling to post content and do school and stuff, but today we're gonna do just chill out, use this safe space to react to something I have not reacted to, and that is a new DC Slate announcement. I haven't reacted to it, and it came out late Thursday of last week when you're watching this, and I just feel like I want to react to it and talk about it on my own time period, and that's what we're going to do today. So yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you get notified every time I post a mirror go live on this very channel. And leave down in the comments below your favorite DC character in the entire DC multiverse. Leave down in the comments below because I want to know and have a conversation, debate with you guys. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right to this video. And remember, you're in the zone, the superhero zone. Cue intro. Hello and welcome to Superheroes 101, where the superheroing is never done. My name is Xavier Lee. For those of you who don't know me, and I'll be your host. Now, as you can see, I had to take the head off because I was starting to get hot. But yeah, we're going to be reacting to the new DC Slate announcement, and I'm super excited to get into that. So yeah, before I hop into it, I don't know if this video is going to get copyrighted or not. If it does, the entire reaction portion is going to be cut out of this video by YouTube. I'm sorry about that, but I will be having a discussion after the DC Slate announcement of some things of DC I want to see going forward in the future. So it's kind of a reaction / discussion video. So yeah, let's get right into it. And sorry if my hair looks a little crazy. And if those of you who didn't know, because you haven't been here in a while, I got a new haircut. But so yeah, also before we get into the video, make sure you share, like, and comment, please, because it really boosts my content in the algorithm. And also my DC and Marvel videos and any video that's non-Power Ranger related doesn't really do well in the algorithm, so please share it with your friends, your family, your sister, your mother, your brother, your father, anybody that you think that would like this content. Please share it with them because it really helps me out. And yeah, goal by the end of the year is trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, so, and that would be really meaningful to me. So yeah, let's get right into this video reaction. Alright guys, we're gonna start this reaction, and yeah, we're gonna discuss it after this video. This video is 6 minutes long, if it actually stays in the video, because again, I don't know if DC is gonna copyright this video because I don't think they like fans that much. But yeah, let's get right into this reaction in 3, 2, 1. Yippee-ki-yay! Let's dive on in.
Hey everybody, I'm James Gunn. I'm the co-CEO of DC Studios. So as many of you know, DC has been disconnected in film and television for a long time.
Definitely.
One of our jobs, mine and Peter's, is to come in and make sure the DCU is connected in film, television, gaming, and animation.
Starting off great.
The characters are consistent, played by the same actors, and it works within one story. And if something is outside of that, like Matt Reeves' Batman or Todd Phillips' Joker or Teen Titans Go, that it is clearly labeled as DC Elseworlds, outside of the mainstream DCU continuity. Now, Peter and I have gotten pretty lucky in terms of the projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Shazam has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU, so he connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love that resets the entire DC universe. Move into Blue Beetle, a fantastic film about a kid who's a marvelous part of the DCU, and then into Aquaman 2, which leads directly into our next few projects, which I'm going to tell you about now. So, Peter and I, along with a group of very talented writers, have started to map out an 8 to 10 year plan of what DC Studios will
Thank you for mapping out the 8 to 10 plan. You need that.
This first chapter is called Gods and Monsters. Now, this, what I'm about to tell you, is a part of the first chapter. It's not the entire first chapter. The first project is Creature Commandos. Creature Commandos is an animated series. I've written all the episodes. Something we're going to do that's a little bit different at DC is we're going to have characters move into animation, out of animation, usually having the same actor play their voice as who plays them in live action. The next project up is Waller. This is a story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis. Viola Davis is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker, and this is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who created
So I have to watch
Patrol.
Peacemaker now.
It is a fantastic story that's out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it. Okay, Next up is the big one, the true beginning of the DCU. This is called Superman Legacy. This is being written by me. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it. And Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025. Okay, the next thing is a big premiere HBO television series called Lanterns. This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns, Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan.
I like
we
this.
have a few other Lanterns peppered in there, but this is really
you can tell they really thought this out.
Terrestrial-based TV show, which is almost like True Detective with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops watching over Precinct Earth. In it, they discover a terrifying mystery that ties into our larger story of the DCU. Next is a big movie called The Authority. The Authority is a passion project of mine. It's based on the marvelous Wildstorm characters. We are now bringing into the DCU.
That Midnighter?
And will interact with all of our primary DCU characters.
Yeah, it's Midnighter.
The Authority are a group of
his
superheroes who think the world is broken and they want to fix it by any means necessary. I think it's a very different look at superheroes. We're doing a television series called Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost is the story of Paradise Island, usually known as Themyscira, which is the birthplace of Wonder Woman. It's almost like Game of Thrones with Westeros, but with all of the inhabitants of Paradise Island. The introduction of the DCU's Batman is The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne. This is based on Grant Morrison's great comic book run. Damian Wayne is my favorite Robin. He's a little assassin who Batman tries to get in line.
Yeah,
and so
Damian,
this is the story
Damian is hilarious.
Of the two of them and the beginning of sort of the Bat family in the DCU.
I like
Next up is a TV series called Booster
my God.
Gold. Booster Gold is one of comics' really popular cult heroes. He is a fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future who uses future technology to come back to present day and become
I like how he calls him a loser
so that people will love him. It is basically the superhero story of imposter syndrome on an HBO Max series. One of my favorite comic book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And so we're going to turn that into a big science fiction epic film. Now, Superman is
finally a
guy
Supergirl
who's
movie.
sent to Earth and raised by loving parents. Whereas Supergirl in this story, she is a character who was raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched everybody around her perish in some terrible way. So she's a much more jaded character. And that brings me to Swamp Thing, the last thing we're going to talk about. A very dark horror story in the origins of the monster who is Swamp Thing. And although it's totally outside of the rest of the DCU, it will still feed into the rest of the stories. Anyway, those are the stories that I can tell you about right now. I've loved the DC characters since I was a child. They're incredibly important to me. I knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do something very different. One of the things that's very important for me in all of these movies and TV series is that the director's vision and the vision of the writers and all of the creators is unique and something special. Storytelling is always king. That's all that matters to us. And I want to be true to those stories. I want to be true to you guys and really give you something different than you've ever seen before. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you watching. I hope this was exciting for you because it's really exciting for me. And I can't wait to start to dive into these stories with you guys on this grand adventure. Thank you so much.
Y'all, that... I'm going to talk about that in the next section. But clap it up for James Gunn and Peter. I don't know his last name. I know him, but I don't know his last name. Let's clap it up. Let's clap it up. Now let's move on to the next segment for my final thoughts. All right, so let's talk about it. So right off the bat, I just want to say that I love how professional James Gunn was when presenting this. It reminded me of Marvel, but it's different because it's DC, and it felt different, right? I like how they brought up different comic book panels and talking about different movies and shows, focusing on these different comic book stories, and how he mentioned right off the bat that shows like Teen Titans Go and other animated projects are a part of the DC multiverse, but not the main DCU continuity. I love that because it gives things like the Arrowverse more opportunities to intersect and dive into, you know, the DCU whenever they want to do a crossover or whatever. I really love this. James Gunn is going to do a fantastic job, and let me just be honest, I love DC. I really do. And for the last couple of years, last decade or so, it's been really hard for me to watch DC plummet. Like, DC has such great comics, such great storylines that needed to be executed properly, and I know that James Gunn is going to provide for that and do that very well. We have Superman: A New Legacy. We have Batman: The Brave and the Bold. I think that's also a reference. That comic book specifically is a reference to Batman: The Brave and the Bold, the animated TV show, because I love that animated TV show when I was younger, and I love how Damian is going to be in it right off the bat. I hope they kind of jump into the Bat family story and then give us like Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Barbara Gordon. I forget Batwoman's actual name, but like give us those characters later on and give us the backstories on them later on, because I feel like that would be really great, because a lot of people already know them, but some people don't. So when these characters get really, really popular, we get like origin movies, kind of like how they did the Black Widow movie, right? We get origin based movies later on down the line. And I really like how he enunciated on the fact that we're going to be going from animation to live action and so on and so forth, and having the voice actors who play these animated characters be the same actors who carry on and do the live action versions. I love that, and I really love how this is going to go, and I can't wait to learn about new characters that are in the DCU. And I like how we're calling it the DCU and not the DCEU, because the DCEU was very confusing, because DCEU stands for DC Extended Universe. I didn't know what the E stood for a long time, but I like how we shortened it to DCU. Random cutaway. But yeah, I am currently watching The Arrow. I am on the season 5 finale, and it is really good. I just started it, and moral of that to say is that I hope, since I'm watching the Arrowverse now and I love it, and it made me more of a DC fan, more than I already was, I really hope they bring elements of that into this new DCU. Not like particular stories or anything, but like different like morals and lessons and different themes of those shows into this, right? And I really hope we get like a nice fun actress to play Supergirl, because we're going to get like a Supergirl story, and I like how her origin story is going to be changed from the comics and from the Supergirl show and from different animated adaptations of her. I really hope that this version of Supergirl, I like her, and the actress who plays her is going to be great. I hope they use the same actress they use in the Arrowverse, but that's just me. She may be tired of playing the character, and I completely understand that, because she's played it for like 6+ years. So yeah. Moral of the story, I really want to see my Arrowverse people come back. I want to see some animated characters, like for example, Young Justice. This gave Young Justice season 5 a shot, because James Gunn clearly said that the animated universes are going to be included in the multiverse and be all around connected. And I feel like this is going to allow for Young Justice season 5 to actually get renewed in the next couple of years. And that's really exciting for me personally, because I really love Young Justice as a series. It's really great and has really great stories to it. And honestly, if I was in charge, I would choose the Arrowverse and Young Justice and make stories off of those two. But that's just me. But yeah, leave down in the comments below what you thought of this, announcement. Let me know what you thought about it. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Leave down in the comments below, because I want to know, have a conversation and debate with you guys. I really love this announcement. James Gunn is very professional, and I really like his personality as a whole. He seems like a really nice individual. Because personally, the only time I know him from is the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and now that he is the co-CEO of DC Studios, I feel like we're going to get to see more of his personality and more of him come out in his films, and I feel like that's really great, and I cannot wait to see this, and see what he has in store for us. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you get notified every time I post a mirror go live on this very channel. Leave down in the comments below your favorite DC character and why, because I want to know and have a conversation, debate with you guys. Follow my Instagram and TikTok for the most exclusive videos, one-on-one content. And guys, please share, like, and comment, because I love it when I get comments from you guys. Sharing the video would help tremendously with me and the algorithm, because whenever I make DC and Marvel videos or any other videos that aren't Power Rangers, they don't do as well. So I really hope you guys like this video that you're watching right now. So yeah, more videos to come. Hopefully I can post more if I get more time to post. I'm not going to make any promises because whenever I make promises, I usually don't keep them. But I'm working on it. So, yeah. I think that's all I had for you guys today. Thank you for reacting to this trailer reaction announcement video with me today. Thank you for sticking with me to the end of this video. If you stuck with me to the end of this video, leave down a yellow heart emoji if you stuck to the end of this video. But, yeah. If you want more DC fandom related content or all around superhero fandom related content, you're gonna have to wait till the next video. And remember, yippee-ki-yay, let's ride!